What's going on, guys? How you doing? This is Kendrick, the sports guy with TFG Sports Media, right here on YouTube and on Facebook, Kendrick Sports Hustle page. The last day of 2021, and I got a list, Kendrick's list, the top 5 sports stories of 2021. Now, this is my list. It's subjective, but this is my list. But before we get to that, hit that like and subscribe button to TFG Sports Media right here on YouTube. Flip over to Facebook, hit that thumbs up button for Kendrick Sports Hustle page. Coming in at number 5, top 5 sports stories of 2021. Kendrick's list. Jackson State and Coach Prime. Jackson State Tigers won the SWAC championship game and then entered and went on to play in the Celebration Bowl, where unfortunately they lost to South Carolina State. But they finished the season 11-2. They had a top 60 recruiting class, and they signed the number 1 recruit away from Florida State, Coach Prime's alma mater, by the name, defensive back by the name of Travis Hunter. Can't say enough of good things about what's going on at Jackson State with Coach Prime, what he's done. But also the big picture. The light now is on HBCU programs. What Coach Prime has done at Jackson State, you're seeing now that they can recruit and they're going to get some of these 4-star, 5-star athletes. So my number 5 story, the top 5 sports stories in 2021 is Jackson State and Coach Prime. Number 4. Texas Longhorns and Oklahoma Sooners say bye-bye to the Big 12 and hello, SEC. Now, this was a shocker to me, but both schools will join after the Big 12 media contract expires after the 2025 season. Now, the SEC now will have 9 of the 12 most valuable college football programs in the conference. 9. Oklahoma will be going in with the new head coach, Brent Venables. He's taking over now that Lincoln Riley decided to move on to USC. Texas Longhorns, Steve Sarkisian, his first year didn't go so well for him. Now these two schools going to have to compete with these other SEC schools, the Alabamas, the LSUs, the Georgias, the Mississippi State. So that is my number 4 top sports story of 2021. Now, number 3, John Gruden and those emails, the Washington football team investigation. Now, the NFL was already investigating the Washington football team because of some sexual harassment and misconduct, amongst other things, and these emails of John Gruden somehow became a part of that investigation or were leaked. Go figure. That happened back in 2011. He was saying some disparaging things about the NFLPA president, DeMaurice Smith, who happens to be black, and some misogynistic and other information were on those emails between himself and Bruce Allen, who was the general manager at Washington at that time. So that is my number 3 top 5 sports stories of 2021. Again, this is Kendrick's list. Number 2, Simone Biles withdraws from the Olympics. Now, according to Simone, due to increased pressure, some mental health concerns, and the twisties, which is something that gymnasts get that causes disorientation in the air, she decided to withdraw from the Olympics. This happened. Now, then you started seeing a whole lot more light shown on mental health. Naomi Osaka, the tennis player, also had some mental health things that she decided not to play far as in the tournament. So Simone Biles withdrawing from the Olympics is my number 2 top 5 sports stories of 2021, and number 1 of mine. This is my list, Kendrick's list. My number 1 sports story of 2021. I want to, can you guess? Drum roll, please. Houston Texans quarterback Deshaun Watson. He has 22 civil lawsuits have been filed against him as of today, alleging sexual misconduct during massages. Now, the latest, judge reportedly signed search warrants to get access to all of Deshaun Watson's social media accounts. This story has been going on and on. He did not play one down this year. The Texans were looking to try to trade him before the November 2nd deadline. Didn't happen. According to some sources, that there was almost a settlement in place with 22 of these plaintiffs. 4 of them decided to bail out at the last minute. Again, so the Deshaun Watson alleged sexual allegations and misconduct, that is my number 1 sports story from 2021. I'd like to know what you guys are. What are your top 5 or your top sports stories from 2021? Leave that in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to TFG Sports Media. And let me say this, I want to say thank you to everyone that watches this channel, that has subscribed, that have commented. We have a little over 400 subscribers now. This channel was just started in July of 2021. So I want to personally say thank you. Thank you for subscribing and watching and sharing, and keep coming back. We building this thing brick by brick. I'm going to keep bringing you sports stories, breaking news, some stories you may not have heard of. I'm going to keep you informed right here and entertain you a little bit. So again, Happy New Year to you guys. Wishing you a prosperous and blessed 2022. We keep it locked here to TFG Sports Media. And I am your sports guy, Kendrick. So until next year, peace.